And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Fiore deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rivaldo puts his foot on the gas.
Rice, such good technique.
Back into the middle. Now that is a hefty challenge. That's going to go a long way. And here's Messi. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Look at the space here. Pizarro gets flagged offside. And he cuts out the supply. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? That's a little off target. Lampard powering forward here. Now it's Pizarro. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Diaz. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's being shifted off it. Can he get it through? Rice. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. A probing pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's gone for goal! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting better and better. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
cambio en el campo de juego. Número 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should.
Up he goes!
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Benzema charging forward, the ball at his feet. De Bruyne. Rice. Now it's De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away?
He's having a shot!
Cleared without complication. Looking for the run.
Oh, what a ball!
Has a look and plays it forward. And it's De Bruyne. Rice. Ambitious ball here. And that is expertly dealt with. Lampard takes control of it and he's on the move. He has found the way through. Whistle's gone, that's foul. So what can they conjure from this one? Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And that has left him in a heap.
De Bruyne really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rudiger. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Threads one in.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos
And that's
de
been one straight
compensación.
back. Ribéry. He's picked his way through.
And Ribéry! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are cruising away.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
And yes, it's him again.
So that's it, it is all over. Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Gerrard. And Serginho. And here's Forlan. Played out wide, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Howson does well to get it back. And it's Serginho. De Bruyne did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Guardiola. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Diaz. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Donatoni. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he plays one through. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he cuts out the supply. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And here's Forlan. Diaz. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Robertson has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. That is ended up in no man's land. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Gerrard. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Chowdhury. And it's De Bruyne. Short changes him with that pass. Threads one in. And this is Forlan. It's Forlan! Fiore. Chowdhury. To Messi. Driving forward.
Such good technique.
No, it's come to nothing. Hakimi. Gerrard. Donatoni. Donatoni takes a look up. And that's going right the way across. Throw it. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Guardiola. 15 minutes till half-time. Now Chowdhury. And it's Rudiger. For Messi.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Donatoni looking to get on the end of this. Chowdhury. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Forlan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way. Real chance! Goal, Milan! There is the breakthrough. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Howson. And it's Serginho. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And this is Gerrard, takes a shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper, that was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And we have our very first corner. Rudiger with the clearance. Hakimi carries the ball down the right. Hit into the middle. That's a decent clearance.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hakimi gets rid without sophistication. Donato, he's got two!
And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have...
And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Milan get the second half started. De Bruyne. Out to the left it goes. Mateus. Hakimi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
De Bruyne. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he is going into that little black book. De Bruyne. To Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Gerrard! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game.
And the shot!
So, third corner of the game.
a shot!
He's found a way past. Robertson takes aim, a terrific header. Danger averted for now. Hakimi. Passing nice and neat. Over to the left. And here's Forlan. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Fiore. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substitution.
Mateus. Serginho. And here's Donatoni. Very nicely done. Chance to deliver.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Substitution on the field. Number
So the
27,
fourth corner of the game.
Serginho. Coming on the field is number 22.
So it's going to be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a good foot in there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He has found the way through. Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside.
Goes for a shot!
Goal! Milan! And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Bellingham. Nicely spread. That is a superb rearguard action. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. De Bruyne has it in a wide position. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Now, who's going to be first to this? Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. And that is that. Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's done it!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Thinks about the shot.
And he shoots!
Some good work on the right flank here. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Shoots! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And yes, it's him again.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous...
Big chance! Great football, shot and save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And we have our very first corner.
Surely now!
And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Robertson. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And the shot's on here.
De Bruyne really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Fiore. And this is Ronaldo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aims beyond the defence, hits a shot!
And yes, it's there!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So is this the start of a comeback? De Bruyne. And it's Messi. Is there any support? He might not need it. Vitinha. Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? And he's worked it through. De Bruyne! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Bruyne. That's a cute ball. Oh, good take, and the shot!
Oh, split-second reaction.
Raul is offering a right smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. They want to be quick to recover this. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Vitinha. And here's Messi. And this is Raul. Shapes to shoot! Rudiger tries to clear. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the pass is intercepted. De Bruyne. Robertson. Berbatov. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Cristiano Ronaldo threads one in. Oh, super find. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Messi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Azar. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. And it's De Bruyne. No, it's come to nothing. Chowdhury. Fiore. And this is Ronaldo. And he's intervened well there. And the first half is done.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
It is now time for our special
Milan
lottery.
are broadly in
Please grab the
charge,
tickets
but
you
the
were given
contest
when you
is
were
still
walking through the
alive at
gates.
3-1. So off we go once more. And this is Ronaldo. That's a good ball.
He's had a shot! It's there!
And they are pulling clear here. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Diaz. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. De Bruyne. And this is Raul. And he welcomes it in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a really well-measured ball. Played out towards the right wing. Raul could try cutting inside here. He has a look up. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Diaz. Can he get it through?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Played back in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
On the field, number 15, Raul. Coming on to replace him is...
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now. And De Bruyne!
Rising over the bar.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Vitinha. Not the most convincing of passes. De Bruyne. Now Saliba. And here's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. De Bruyne looking to add to his goal. This looks promising. Cristiano Ronaldo.
And the shot! They've scored!
And he is just ripping it up. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And this is Bojan. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Diaz. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's being shifted off it. Messi. Now it's Bojan. He's found a way through. Vardiol. Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Berbatov. Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have
Face-to-face with the...
And the finish!
And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
17, Hazard. Number 7, William Saliba. Coming on the field.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Number 6, Eder Militao.
Now it's Bojan. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Chaldry. De Bruyne. Steaming on goalwards. Messi. And it's Chaldry. Chaldry charging forward, the ball at his feet. De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. Cleared without hesitation. Bojan. 5 minutes left on the clock. He's in a great position here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Vitinha with the foul. And that is a routine catch. Looking for the run. It's run loose here. Nicked it back promptly. Good take, and is he in? Mbappe. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And this is Bojan. Oh, he's burst through. Bojan!
It's a goal!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And the referee brings it to a close. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so to... Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So that's got things underway. Milan cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a...
Can he finish?
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of...
And the shot!
It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Looking for the run.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Brilliantly cut out. Now then, the ball's come loose. Fiore. Tries to play it through. Fernandez. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now he's got space here. And that's an excellent interception. Vardiol. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, no joy this time. Rudiger can get it clear. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Azar. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Messi. That is good alertness. No goals as yet. De Bruyne. Steaming. And De Bruyne! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Messi. Diaz. A heavy challenge. Referee's given a throw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. De Bruyne. He's shifting through the gears here. Gets into some space. Cross needs to be good. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Great vision. De Vrij kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. And that's a dangerous ball. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Milan with a free kick then. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. And it's been given away. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Diaz. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And we have our very first corner. Guardiola tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He came in hard, very hard. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, and the shot! Fiore. De Bruyne. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's great chance! And it's come back out to him. They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, important interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Azar. Stood up well to him there. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Can he get on the end of this? And that was very necessary. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Cristiano Ronaldo. And claimed it back swiftly. Fiore knocks it into space. And there's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So off we go once more. That'll be a throw-in. No, again there's no way through. De Bruyne. Now it's De Bruyne. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hazard goes pelting down that left-hand side. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's there to get it away. Played into space. De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. Here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And it's Fernandes. Goes for a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Fernandes clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Stefan de Vrij. Oh, that's superb. Now,
He's having a shot! It's there! And the second half is off to a flyer!
so smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Numero 18.
Argentina get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking...
Real chance!
Oh, it's hit the post!
Oh, taken with style!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Chowdhury. Chiellini makes the interception. Well, that looks a decent ball. Milan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Cambio di giocatore.
So, third corner of the game. De Bruyne gets it away. Milan are looking to go forward now. Hazard. Chowdhury. Can he get it through? Always onto this. And this is Ronaldo. Nice control. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's De Bruyne. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
He'll fancy himself from here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead.
From Khan.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Might be danger here. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mbappe
Takes a shot!
Guardiola with the clearance. Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
Chance for a shot!
De Bruyne. Messi. Rudiger. Fiore. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pass is just off target. Milan getting so close now, and importantly, with this significant advantage. You would think this is it.
Well, late drama notwithstanding, Peter, but they've got this far because of their consistency, and I can't really see things changing.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. De Bruyne. Ayew. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe gets into a good position. Delivery from Mbappe. And he's taking no chances there. Corner number 4 coming up here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Chowdhury spots it and intercepts. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's found a way through. Azar. Ball is over the line.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14, Chiellini. Numero 4.
He ran himself into trouble there, quickly taken.
Numero 2.
And that has left him in a heap.
Messi.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Il numero 42.
Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full.
Il numero 3.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? And it's Hakimi.
Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Hakimi plays...
Chance!
The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Milan are going up, and now they can dream. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day?